So this morning, I got a wake up from a Chicago police officer who informed me that my neighbors have been complaining about me parking my cars on the street in front of their house, and he told me that if I do not move them, he will start ticketing me every day. All three of the cars have problems. The Honda Civic has problems, the Mini Cooper has a problem, and my 2011 STI has a problem. So right now we're just gonna go and we're gonna move them all. You guys can come along and see what's wrong with all of them and see all the problems with them. So let's go. There she is, my Subaru Impreza. I'll save her for last. Well, it's probably no tickets on it. Another piece of shit car, probably the guy that called the cops on me. Oh, and look at this. The Mini Cooper, which definitely had tickets on it, but they're not there anymore. Oh, no, there they are. And thank you, Chicago. Chicago Police Department, everybody. Let's get inside and see what's going on with this thing. I'm gonna give an update on it. It's a 2010 Mini Cooper. Just basic Mini Cooper, you know, daily driver, 6-speed. Let's see if she'll start. She's been here for like 5 days, so we have to see if she starts. Alright. Let's push to start. Oh, she started first try. Nice. Yep. So, like I said, it is a 2010 Mini Cooper with 89,000 miles. It needs a new clutch. I bought it from auction. We'll make some videos on it. We'll see what we can get going on it. Get it up and running. Maybe do like some springs or maybe rims on it, you know. I mean, I like this thing. Great daily driver, really clean. I got a good deal on it. Leather seats, 6-speed, you know. It has a weird thing where it sticks when you go neutral. I don't know what that is. If anybody knows, put it down in the comments. I love the big gauge cluster. So yeah, we'll get to moving this, and I'll come back when I'm moving the Honda. Okay, so I'm moving this thing right now to the other side of the block, and this thing definitely has a slipping clutch, which I got to replace. But other than that, it's pretty good. I mean, you can tell that the clutch is not good. Second gear. Look at that. The RPMs just shoot right up. So that's definitely the first thing we got to do on this thing. Maybe a little tune up on it. Get it running nice. Definitely brakes. Got to do brakes on this. But other than that, I mean, I got to fix that check engine light. Actually, no check engine light. Oh, wow. Could have sworn this thing had a check engine light a couple days ago. But, alright, well, thank God there's no check engine light. But like I said, the clutch, look at that. Definitely needs a new clutch. So, yeah, we'll definitely, within the next coming days, I'll do some updates on it. We'll do some maintenance on it, brakes maybe. I don't think I'm gonna do the clutch myself, just because I'm pretty savvy about cars, but I don't think I can do a clutch on it. Definitely something out of my range. But we'll definitely do brakes, oil change, spark plug, stuff like that, basic maintenance. Maybe, and maybe if we get into modifying, I'll make some videos on that. But for now, just clutch, brakes, and get it up and running. Maybe sell it. I don't know if I want to sell it. I have the Honda as a daily, so get back to you in a little bit when I'm at the Honda. Beautiful day here in Chicago in January, nice and warm. I just moved the Honda Cooper at the Honda. As you can see, got a flat tire going on here, but that's nothing, no big deal. I've known about that. There's a hole in the tire that I gotta replace. Whoa. Man, I love this thing. This is the best daily driver anyone can have. Bought this for dirt cheap. Got a steal on it once again. Got this one from Craigslist, not auction. Got 113,000 miles. Really no problems with it besides the tire, which is turn that off. But besides the tire, and it does need a new thermostat put in, just because it blows cold air if you're just standing in one place. So I got to replace that, which is a couple $. I'll do that for you guys in the video. I'll show you guys how to do it. And we'll do an oil change on this because it's a little overdue. I did an oil change last time like 6,000 miles ago, so it's a little overdue on the oil change. But other than that, I'm gonna go put air in the tire. Gonna drive it flat to the gas station, which is not far. It's less than a quarter mile, right around the corner of my house. So yeah, we'll move on to the gas station, put some air in the tire, and bring it back and we'll repark it so we don't get any tickets. Because of course my neighbors. Oh fuck! I got a ticket right there. Look at that. Oh, some nice cocksucker left that, huh? Alright, well. Alright. So I ended up starting the Honda and coming out to it to, you know, put the air in, and I guess overnight, I don't know if I'm gonna deflate it or what happened, or someone did this for, you know, because my neighbors are all, you know, hating on me. But I came out and I had a nice hole right here in the tire, so I'm guessing it maybe when it sat down it ripped or through, you know. I mean, it was fine last night. I put in air in it last night, but it's not good now. So I put the spare on for now. So I guess instead of plugging it up, the thing now is to get a new tire, which is not too expensive for these cars. But I got this thing on right now, the donut. It's okay for now. Got to tighten it up right now, but so now we're chilling with the Civic with the donut. So next up is the Subaru to move it. So let me just tighten this up, repark it on the other side of the street so the neighbors don't complain, and then I'll get to the Subaru. Yep, and now for the last car, grand finale, the STI. It's a little dirty in there, but that's because I use this as my daily all the time. Oh, I haven't been in this in over a week probably. Try to start it if it does start.
Testing. System ready. Testing.
I don't know if you can hear that, but
System ready.
got a little something going on under the hood. Let's go check out what's going on, what's cracking under the hood. Definitely knocking around in there. So I don't think I'll be moving this one right now anywhere really. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get inside the house and I'm gonna tell you guys the story of this car, because I mean, we have a nice lengthy relationship with this car. A lot of downs and not too many ups, as some would say. But you know, talk about what steps I'm gonna take in the future with this thing, and what it holds. And yeah, so when I get back inside, I'll talk to you guys about it. So I promised you guys I would tell you more about the Subaru. I ended up getting a Subaru back in, what was it, August 2015. I was, you know, just out of high school, all excited, you know. I got a credit score, I got it up pretty nice, was making good money. My parents owned a restaurant, and so I mean, I was making good money. So I went and applied for a loan. I got accepted. Huge mistake. Never do that out of high school when you're able to get a good credit score and stuff like that. And this was right after my 2011 WRX, which was bought by my parents. I mean, I was fortunate enough to have them buy me a nice car, which that got totaled. It wasn't my fault. I got T-boned. Well, I T-boned a girl, but she blew the red light. That got totaled. So I ended up buying a couple cars from auction when money I got back. But I mean, that was just nothing the same as what I had. I mean, I bought a couple BMWs, this and that. So I wanted to get another Subaru. So I mean, I applied for a loan, got accepted. And a couple of months go by, and the car was okay, you know, driving no problems. And I ended up getting a little fender bender. Nothing serious. I ended up paying out of pocket for that. But while that happened, there was a problem with the timing chain from the accident, which I ended up going to Subaru for, and they said they couldn't warranty it because it was an accident, this and that. So I paid out, it was like $600 to get it all replaced and everything, all the gears and the timing chain replaced. That was pretty much all that. So a year goes by, and now we're in December 2016, and the car starts having problems. First we thought it was going to be the power steering pump that was making the noise, and I ended up fixing that. I mean, out of pocket, that was a couple $100, and nothing too serious. Then January 2nd, the day after New Year's, my motor blew on me for the first time. I don't know how. I know how now, but it just gave out on me. I spun a bearing, and I ended up going through warranty on that. which I mean it took a couple months, but I got a whole new motor refurbished from Subaru. Had 30-something thousand miles on it. I ended up doing this to my mechanic, but the motor came from Subaru, so I had a warranty on that. I ended up having the motor for 1 month, and it just kept leaking oil out of the head gaskets. So I ended up getting the head gaskets replaced a month from getting this new motor. So I get those replaced, get the car back. I mean, the car's having problems. It's not boosting right. It's running like crap. It's leaning out. It's backfiring. So it ended up, then we replaced the turbo that came with it, because I guess it was cracked inside. So that fixed the problem. And then about, I'd say 5-6 months go by since then, because I got it replaced in July or June, somewhere around there. And December rolls around, car starts having some problems. Nothing too serious, just like my my clutch cylinder, my clutch master cylinder gave out, replaced that, like little problems. I mean, I ended up paying a lot of pocket for that. I mean, what can you do, you know? And then last Friday, I'm coming back. My parents are divorced, so my dad lives about 30 minutes from me if you take the highway. So I'm coming back on the highway, just cruising, and I'm one exit away from my exit, and the car just turns off. Completely just turns off. No, nothing, just on the highway I'm going, the speed limit turns off. I try starting it while driving, it won't crank, so I pull off to the side of the road, turn the car off, wait 10 seconds, crank it over, it turns on, it starts to shut off, so I give it a little gas, and when I give that little gas, I hear like tick, 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 just knocking coming from and then, I mean, at that point, I knew the more. I mean, I've had it happen to me before, so it happened again. Bought it back here. I've just been a little busy with work. I own a transportation company, so I'm mostly during the week. I'm really busy. Suction cups suck. But yeah, so that ended up happening, and I've been busy this whole week. I just got around to it now, just getting onto it and starting it up. Just because the police officer woke me up. I shared the story earlier in the video, so I ended up going out there, and I'm pretty much just starting this YouTube channel just to show. I mean, I have friends that have really nice, fast cars, and I mean, I want to, show you guys everything. I know people like to watch what I probably like to watch. I like to watch fast cars. We go down to Mexico to race, and I mean, I just want to share my experiences. I mean, I like to buy cars, I like to work on them, and I like watching other people work on cars. So I know other people like watching other people work on cars. So I just thought, maybe I start this channel, maybe just show you guys around, show you the story of what I'm going to do with the Subaru, and I still have warranty under it, so I'm hoping they'll replace it. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. So I'm just going to bring you guys along the journey, and just so you can experience everything, how it is to own a Subaru, how it is to, own a bunch of different cars and go to auction. I'll take you guys to auction, show you guys how that goes, show you guys all my friends' cool, fast cars. So, yeah, so I hope you guys liked the video, subscribe, and tune in next time when I'm probably going to be at the mechanics show with the Subaru or with the Mini Cooper with the clutch. So we'll go from there.